Emma and Liam were the kind of couple you read about in storybooks. They fell in love as teenagers and never looked back. They married young, built a beautiful, tiny home right by the coast, and soon welcomed their little girl, Grace. Their life was simple, but it was filled with so much love. One of their most precious traditions was Liam's nightly ritual. He would write Emma small love notes, just a few words on a scrap of paper, and slip them into her coat pocket before she left for the day. "So you never forget how much I adore you," he'd always say with a smile. One rainy afternoon, the kind where the sky is heavy and gray, Liam didn't come home. A phone call shattered Emma's world. His car had been hit by a truck on the highway. She raced to the hospital, her heart pounding in her chest, praying for a miracle, but she was too late. Liam was gone. The silence in the hospital room was deafening, a stark contrast to the vibrant life they had built together. The days that followed were a blur of grief. While numbly going through Liam's things, preparing his jacket for donation, her fingers brushed against a familiar piece of paper tucked inside the pocket. It was one of his notes, the last one he ever wrote, penned just that morning. Her hands trembled as she unfolded it. It read, "No matter where I go, my love stays with you." The words were a final, heartbreaking promise. Emma collapsed to the floor, clutching the small note to her chest as if it were Liam himself, her silent sobs echoing in the empty house. Years passed. Emma raised Grace on her own, a strong and dedicated single mother. She poured all her love into their daughter, but she never remarried. She didn't need to. Every night before she went to sleep, she would read Liam's letters. Over time, the paper grew thin and fragile from her touch. The ink slightly faded, but the love they held remained as strong as ever. When Grace was older, she saw the quiet sadness that sometimes clouded her mother's eyes. "Mom," she said gently one evening, "you don't have to be alone forever." Emma looked at her daughter, a soft, knowing smile on her face. "Oh, sweetie, I'm not alone," she replied, her voice filled with a peaceful certainty. "Your father never stopped loving me." And for the rest of her life, Emma kept those precious letters right beside her bed, a constant reminder of a love that truly transcended time and space. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.